everybody, my name is Luke Marr and this is HauteLeMode, and today on HauteLeMode we are reacting to a little bit of a fashion transformation, as you could put it, and it actually is with David Dobrik. Now, Paper Magazine, if you guys do not know, is famous for its break the internet covers, whether it be Kim Kardashian or BTS. But before we talk about this any further, if you guys are looking for a channel that talks about fashion in the most fun, sassy, bitchy, analytical way, this is it. So you can go down below, hit the subscribe button, and turn on my post notifications. I mean, like, what do you have to lose? You're already here. And if you guys want to see more from me, you can follow me on any of my social medias linked down below. And if you guys want to see even more from me, you can listen to the Fashion Victims podcast, which is a podcast I do with my friend Darnell Jamal, where we talk about the fashion news and gossip you need to know. Now, let's get back into this whole David Dobrik thing. I've been following YouTubers interacting with the fashion world. James Charles likes his ass out. Bretman Rock is very into an athleisure moment. Jackie Aina turns looks. I'm paying attention to the girls. I'm like creating cultural moments in my brain of what could be great for all of them. It's really interesting to see them actually explore, you know, the fashion world a little bit further without my help. But David Dobrik to me is somebody that very much so is comfortable in black. I just think it's very interesting to see, you know, how the fashion industry will try to sort of dress David up. And so Paper Magazine, as I mentioned earlier, did a sort of fashion transformation with David. And so we're gonna watch it and interact and talk and discuss and see, you know, what's going on.
This is like not fun. It's everything I hate. Dressing up, makeup, hair, and then on top of it, photo shoot. It's like...
The thing I think for a lot of YouTubers is, in reality, nobody's actually like ever walked them through fashion brands and like fashion brands that they can relate to. And I think that's a big issue with why YouTubers are dressed so poorly, is they don't understand that, you know, you're supposed to create a relationship with a brand that makes sense for you, a brand that respects what you do and your style. And as you know, somebody that wears all black and likes sort of loungewear is more comfortable. There are a lot of designers that could most easily work with David Dobrik, but I just don't think anybody's ever introduced him to those brands in order for him to feel comfortable wearing those sort of styles and, you know, keeping in with his aesthetic of what he likes.
Hello Paper, it's David Dobrik. Today I have a photo shoot with you guys, which I'm incredibly nervous about. But before then, I want to show you guys my wardrobe. So let's go.
They're going into his closet, and I'm assuming it's all black.
I own like 4 shirts, and the rest of it's my friends. When I first moved to LA, all I would do is wear white t-shirts all the time. And then
Really? Okay, I like white. White's not bad. When you find a nice, crisp, clean white shirt, we stan, we love. Mine is from Memchos, if any of you are wondering. It's this beautiful, little, gorgeous cowboy cut, and I'm wearing my little new APC jeans and a little cowboy Calvin Klein boot.
I want to be a cowboy, baby.
And then I found out about black.
And then I discovered black, and honestly, like, I respect that. Black is the chicest because you can play with silhouette.
Wilson sent me because I DM'd him asking him for tennis balls. This is actually the most exciting part. These are my friend's shoes.
Oh no,
This is fun.
Oh god, no, why,
So like,
David?
Nickelodeon sent me these. I do a show at Nickelodeon, so I was like, hell yeah, limited edition. Probably no one has.
Somebody needs to go through that closet and like clean it and make it chic, because it gives me anxiety.
No one has these. So one day I wear them out to play basketball in my hometown. After I've bragged to my friends like, yo, limited edition, let's go right now. And then all of a sudden this little shit comes up, the exact same shoes. And literally, like, my soul left my body. I was like, what? I have never ever pointed to anything in men's fashion and went, I need that.
Why? That's an issue, that's a problem, that gets me upset. Men's fashion is so chic currently, like, there are so many looks that I feel like he would look great in. David Dobrik and Anton Woolameister, like so hot. Ludovic de Saint-Cernin, Yohji Yamamoto, if he's going for that like oversized, baggy, all black experience. Like, there's so many cool menswear designers that he could be wearing and he's not, and it makes me upset. Like, David, bring me to LA, I wanna help you. I wanna facilitate this transformation. That was desperate, okay, I'm sorry.
I go, wow, that looks good, but I would never wear any of the stuff he wears because I could not pull it off in a million years.
You said...
Also, you don't know that you can't pull stuff off unless you try it. Go into a store, go into every store and try stuff on. Like, I understand it's scary because, like, oh my God, the shop assistants, like, look mean, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? They don't know that you don't have money. They don't know that you do have money. Go in and try everything on, because the only way that you're ever going to discover what looks good on you, what you like, what fabrics you're into, is if you try things on and figure them out. Like, that's what you need to realize about fashion, is it's all about trying it on, understanding your body in a piece of clothing, seeing how it interacts.
You said you're open to it.
I am. I'm 100% open to it.
How do you think he's actually open to it?
I think he appreciates fashion even though he doesn't like take it in himself.
Yeah.
Okay, he appreciates fashion. We can work with that. Hopefully they pull cute shit.
This warehouse. Like, what is this? It's so cold. It's like not welcoming. Like, I'd rather be in my living room, like with my friends, like on the couch. This feels like work. It's like I'm going bowling and I hate myself. Do I like it? It's tough.
Do you think it's interesting?
Yeah, is it too late to quit?
It's gonna be fun.
It seems like there's a lot of color here, specifically like this shot. I'm very interested because I just don't feel like he likes color. You have to understand what they like. You can't push them too far if they're just getting into it, because otherwise they're gonna be scared. Otherwise they're gonna feel like they look stupid. And it's like, you don't want them to feel that way. But if you like work around their aesthetic, it's cute, it's a moment.
This is my least favorite part because it's so dramatic.
Oh, okay. Oh no. His face in the sunglasses. He doesn't know. He's supposed to be people that do know. And I love that he just is so scared of it. This makes me happy. Oh no, I don't love that either.
I look like fucking Curious George.
Oh.
Looks like I'm sneaking money across it. Like,
It actually does.
ready to go? I think you're ready to fucking go. I think you were born ready to go.
It looks like they bought him stuff off the rack.
I mean, you guys stay here. Unless you guys have to.
Sorry, Paper Magazine. I'm not trying to drag.
What the fuck? This doesn't mean.
Like, I've always wanted to get into like the entertainment industry in one way or another.
I'm not saying it has to be super duper serious, but like, I think it could be more serious. I think it could be done more seriously. Because I think a lot of people just don't take YouTubers serious, and I feel like YouTubers don't take themselves seriously enough. The fashion industry is like, you do what? What do you work in? So it's very much so you need to like be taking yourself seriously. I actually am reminded of these really amazing W magazine art issues that I think if we were to like do a whole spread with YouTubers in that style, that could be so cool. And it could actually like explore YouTubers not in like a goofy doofy way, because as much as people like to think that, YouTubers are actually incredibly smart and they do run their own businesses, maybe not all that well sometimes, but they do. And I think sometimes they do need to give themselves a bit more credit. Here he's wearing Dior. I know that that's like a Dior Toile de Jouy jumpsuit. It's from Kim Jones. I don't love the hat edition. I don't love the sunglasses. The bag is kind of like, eh. The white shoes, eh. I just don't really feel like it's like, oh my God, David Dobrik looks so great. And I feel like that's what's supposed to happen with a photo shoot. Like, brands won't send stuff to photo shoots for YouTubers because I don't think that they deem YouTubers acceptable enough to wear their clothing, which is an issue that has to sort of be overcome in reality. And I mean, you know, I don't blame anybody for not being able to pull good stuff if the brands have their own perception of a YouTuber and don't want to dress them. But it is disappointing because it's like, you know, let's do something really cool. Let's do something really amazing. And no offense, like I'm not getting super cool, super amazing from this.
It's like, I can't mess this up. Like, I have literally a shot that like 1 in a billion people get. I don't know, anybody in my shoes would do the same thing.
Okay, this looks like a college photo shoot. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry, but it does.
I just love it every day. And just waking up is like, I can't believe I get to do this. This sounds so fucking cheesy, but like, there's so much freedom to it. And it's the
Oh no. Oh no. Okay.
best.
Finally, I'm feeling one of these looks.
I think Jason, Carly, and Aaron are gonna come. They're gonna be my emotion.
Love. Also, somebody give Carly and Aaron a fucking editorial. That would be Tits McGee.
Oh, that I like will absolutely be completely out of my comfort zone.
How do you imagine he would be on a set like this?
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, like not willingly.
Not at home at all.
How would you describe his fashion taste?
Merch.
What fashion taste?
Not his merch.
No,
Merch.
he means he wears his merch.
Just merch. His merch, other people's merch. He looks like he does stats for the women's soccer team.
Fair. That's a fair assessment.
That's basically what he looks like.
When he does have to get ready for something, he always needs like input from 5 different people.
He's always asking Taylor and Natalie to put outfits out for him, and then he'll come out and be like, "Is this good? Is this good?" Like when he does dress up, he's like a handsome young lad.
Yeah, he looks good.
Yeah, when did you try that?
That's what I mean. You need somebody that like understands you in order to like make cute moments for you happen. And he needs to be comfortable, because in reality, I feel like the whole thing that I've gotten from this is he's uncomfortable in these clothes, and he needs somebody to help him be comfortable dressing this way. And so that is a job in and of itself, let alone putting him in good clothes. You got to get the client comfortable. You know what I mean? Comfortable. It's important.
Sorry.
Is that how you feel about me?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
David, is that you?
Hello, old life.
You look like you listened to Billie Eilish once and you're like, I got it.
Oh, hey, Carly.
David's dressed like me. Okay, well, I love the shoes.
Yeah, Erin would wear this. Not this.
This is super Aaron.
Yeah.
Is there a
I
fire
like
we don't
it.
know about?
I don't like the shirt underneath, but I love this. Yeah, I would wear this whole outfit.
So who needs the biggest makeover next?
Zane.
This is mission accomplished. Wow.
Yeah.
Now you look like a teacher.
Okay, Jason.
Who does this look good on? Bring in Jason Statham and he won't look good at this.
It's clothing's just so tough because it's like there's like 2 things about it. Like you can look good, but you also have to like feel good. And I think that's the most important part with anything.
I know he's not like fashion literate, but I like that he actually understands that it's not just about the brand and, you know, the looking good, but it's about the feeling comfortable aspect. I think that's very important, and I like that he's gotten that from this whole experience.
Yeah, super deep. That's what we learned here.
David Dobrik, fashion philosopher.
Learned here today.
People are gonna
You
die
look
for these.
so cool.
She said the right word.
Oh, that looks great.
That's what I was going for. Cool.
The more you know. Okay, well that was that. So in reality, there is a lot of work that needs to be done with all of the YouTubers. I think they need a lot of things. I think they need cultural classes to teach them about like art and history and all of those things, because that's very important when you're, you know, building a brand image, and including fashion. I think they need, you know, to understand fashion brands. And I know that David went to like Cynthia Rowley's show, but like Cynthia Rowley is not exactly who you'd want to be sitting front row at. Like there's a lot of things that need to be adjusted with the YouTubers, and they really need to like push harder to make them more chic and accessible. And, you know, as much as I love like a transformation, I wouldn't even call these necessarily a transformation, because like who is transformed? Anybody? Not even the viewer. No, nobody was transformed. We need like a moment for these YouTubers that actually like creates a new whole image, and we're not getting that, and we need to get that. We need a new image. So please let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'd love to hear all of your thoughts. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next video, and TTYL.